With traffic reporter Chris Scott, and we're keeping a close eye on conditions this morning after a little bit of snow overnight.
Yeah, I mean, we here locally, I think from what about Lawrence, Clinton, some in those areas saw some, and then on toward Columbia and Charleston, bridges, overpasses, those kind of things. Probably a little slick, but I've been looking at DOT cameras around Columbia and Charleston, and there's snow on the outside areas, but the roads seem to be pretty good.
Yeah, things did shape up okay. Places like even Charlotte got about 2 inches of snow. Blacksburg near us, about an inch. We had less than a quarter inch, though, for places like Malden, Simpsonville, so many areas did dry out. And all of that moisture, we'll take you to our maps now, has moved off toward the coast. Right now, we're looking down toward that coastline, Florence, South Carolina, dealing with snow and ice-covered roadways. It does look like traffic is able to move, albeit a little bit slowly. Now I want to take you locally to Lawrence County. This is the Clinton area, where they did see a nice solid ½ inch to an inch of snowfall in the overnight, and there was a little iciness mixed in there as well. So these are some places that could still have a little bit of black ice out on roadways. As far as our local conditions, we have started to clear. Most of the moisture is now off the coastline, even leaving places like Florence, Charleston, and Myrtle Beach nice and dry. Locally, now that we have dry air in place, we'll stick with dry air. But the problem is, after the overnight snowfall, we are down into the 20s to near freezing or just below. So we really do have a cold pattern this morning. Black ice is a possibility into Gaffney, Union, Newberry, Lawrence, Greenwood, and Abbeville counties. Greenville area, Clemson spots, even if you saw a little snow, most of the roads had a chance to dry out. And we are in for sunshine today. So once that sun comes up around 7:30, we'll get into the 30s to about 40 degrees. That light breeze should help to dry out the roads even more, so you shouldn't have much of a threat after the sunrise. Just still stay cautious if you do see roads that look a little bit wet. They could potentially be icy. Chris, what are you watching? Have you seen any reports so far?
Yeah, we've seen a few reports. We have a couple accidents here across the area. We're looking, of course, at, in and around the Ware Shoals, 96, Clinton areas, down toward Columbia. That's where we're seeing reports of a few things, not anything major. Let me update you on a couple of accidents. Greenville County, Gibbs Shoals Road around the Batesville Road area, and we also have one over in Spartanburg County right now, Rockway Way along Asheville Highway 176. I'm going to take you live right now. This is I-26 eastbound in Columbia at Hugie Street. Again, we are seeing the snow right in the middle and on either side. We are getting reports from Highway Patrol of icy areas, so please take your time and be careful. Bridges and overpasses. Anybody heading toward Columbia or on into Myrtle Beach or Charleston, we are seeing reports of icy roadways down that way, so be extra careful, and we will give you another check on traffic and weather again in just a few minutes.
Nicole? Yeah, it's nice that this system was a lot less intense than what we had last weekend, but it still could create a few problems.
Yeah, absolutely. Be careful if you have to be out this morning.
Absolutely. Well, stick with us for continuing coverage. You can download the Fox Carolina News app for free anytime in the App Store or in Google Play. You can get alerts on the go, or even if you happen to lose power during winter weather. The Morning News, of course, special edition weather coverage will come back in about an hour.